Hey everyone, and welcome back to another episode. Today, we're going to be taking a look at The Firemen, a unique action strategy game released back in 1994 by Human Entertainment for the Super Famicom. This is actually the second game in a disaster series that started with the release of SOS for the Super Famicom, where your goal was to escape a sinking ship while rescuing passengers and solving puzzles. The Firemen is a game about, well, obviously putting out fires, but there's more to it than that, so let's get into it a bit and find out if the firemen deserve the big red axe or not. The year is 2010, and a fire breaks out at an office Christmas party. It's up to Pete and Daniel to get in there, rescue the employees, put out the fires, and stop the spread of a dangerous chemical in the building. I'd like to point out one initial gripe with the firemen. The opening crawl explaining the story in this game takes way too long. Seriously, I timed it. It takes 2 full minutes from start to finish, which is still far longer than it took me to explain the story and complain about how slow it is. So, once you've woken up and grown a slight beard, you'll be tossed into the game along with some dialogue that'll continue to tell the story between the crew. Max and Walter are 2 other members of your crew that are stationed on the other side of the building and will be contacting you periodically with updates. In addition, you'll also be hearing from Winona, who's essentially your mission dispatcher and resident advice giver. Daniel is your AI partner and will help you extinguish fires along the way. Oh yeah, he's also invincible, which is nice, but don't lull yourselves into a false sense of security just yet. This game is tough. You've got a direct shot with the hose that can put out most fires, and a ground spraying shot that'll take out anything below your normal blast height. There's a fine line here, and you have to have your wits about you as you switch between the 2 methods on the fly. There are also fire extinguishing bombs that you can throw for a big splash in one area. You can move 360 degrees with the D-pad and hold the R button to stand still and shoot, not unlike Smash TV or even Robotron 2084. The stages are divided up by floors, which you can see via the minimap next to your life bar at the top of the screen. You'll want to explore each and every room too, since there are items and secret pathways to find all over the place. Though Daniel is invulnerable to damage, Pete sure isn't. He can get hurt by just about everything, but the nice thing is, you get your life refilled each time you rescue someone in need, so make sure not to miss anyone. The graphics in this game are excellent, with lots of great smoke, fire effects, and explosions all over the place. It can get a bit repetitive at times, but the game likes to keep things fresh by introducing new fire types, and of course the boss fires on each floor that look cool and require lots of thought to dispatch. The sound is equally good. Music is a mixed bag with some great tracks here and there, but the sound effects themselves are fantastic. Glass breaking, walls crumbling, and water blasting all sound awesome. So there you have it, The Firemen on the Super Famicom. It's a really cool action strategy game with an interesting style and atmosphere. It's a game I would definitely recommend, and it gets your pulse pounding at times. It's really a shame that it never saw a US release. We did see something similar with the Ignition Factor here in the States, but in my opinion, The Firemen is a better game. Don't sleep on this one, pick it up for the Super Famicom and give it a shot. It's fairly reasonable as well, with carts selling for around $20 to $30 these days. As always, guys, I'd like to thank each and every one of you for watching, subscribing, and of course commenting. And until next time, stay classic.